What it do, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Know That Sport Podcast. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Y'all know I represent Know That Sport to the fullest. Got a brand new episode, man. Week 9 in the NFL. I got jumped off with the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. If y'all listen to my recent podcast, I got that right. Pittsburgh won the game and they covered. And it was an under, like I predicted. Now let's get into week 9 and see what the P really doing with these picks and these predictions. We're going to start out with the 9:30 game in Germany. They playing in Germany. The Miami Dolphins at the Kansas City Chiefs. Miami is plus 1.5. Kansas City getting 1.5. Where I come from, we say appreciate you. I'm saying I like Miami to win this game. I think Miami defense can shut down the Kansas City offense, even though Kansas City just lost a crucial game against the Denver Broncos. I think they finna lose 2 straight. I like the Miami Heat, the Miami Dolphins. Like you said, Heat. The Miami Dolphins to win their game. And say appreciate you for the 1.5. No, for real. The over and under 50. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say that too many points. I don't think Miami defense gonna let Kansas City get to put the points up there like that. If it's over 50, that means they beat them 30 to 20 something. 34 to 20, some shit like that. But I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say under the 50. Miami said appreciate you for the 1.5 that Kansas City getting the Miami Dolphins. So that means Kansas City don't cover the 1.5 that they getting the Dolphins. Next up the bat, the Atlanta Falcons. I meant to tell you the Minnesota Vikings getting the Atlanta Falcons. Drake London ain't gonna play for the Falcons. That cool. It don't make no difference. Taylor Heineke gonna start for the quarterback for the Falcons. I like that. Even with Drake London not playing, I believe he can find picks. And Hollins, I think the name boy Hollins. Find that boy Patterson, some shit like that, Robinson. I see the Falcons. They -4, so that means they getting the Minnesota Vikings 4. I say that's too many points. I see the Falcons win the game. No, I take that back. I'm sorry, I take that back. The Falcons covered them 4 points. The reason why, because I think the backup quarterback paying for Minnesota. Yeah, the rookie quarterback Hill, he playing. I know goddamn Tennessee quarterback had a good game against the Falcons through 4 touchdowns. I don't see Minnesota quarterback doing that against the Falcons. So I see the Falcons cover the 4, 37.5. 37.5. I'm gonna say under the 37.5. Because I don't see both teams, but I can see 17-14, some shit like that. 13-17, some shit like that. I can see that. So I say under the 37.5, the Falcons cover the 4. Taylor Heineke got there put up at least 20 points, 17 to 20 points. And I don't see that defense getting up too many points to Minnesota with the backup quarterback in Atlanta. So Atlanta covered the 4. Over under 37.5 under. Next up, the Baltimore Ravens hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Baltimore getting Seattle 6. I think they're expecting Baltimore to do Seattle how they did Detroit. I don't expect that. Really, I don't expect that because Cleveland didn't meet me on. Seattle got a good defense, a damn good defense. With that being said, I believe them 6 points, too many points. I don't think the Baltimore Ravens cover the 6. I like Baltimore to win the game, but they don't cover the 6. 6 too many points. 44 over and under. I'm going to say over. The reason why I say over, I can see both of these teams scoring 20 points. I can see the score 27 to 20. I'm saying some shit like that. Or 21 to 20, some shit like that. I can see 25 to 20. I'm saying 19 to 24. Something like that. I can see that. So I say up the score with the 44, over and under, up the score. And I say the Baltimore Ravens don't cover the 6 points that they giving the Seattle Seahawks. Carl, I appreciate you. Next up, back, the Cleveland Browns. I think they playing they playing the Arizona Cardinals. They get Arizona 10. With that being said, I think Sean Watson gonna start. I think Cleveland covered the 10 points against Arizona. I say he covered the 10 points against Arizona. 38.5 over and under. I'm gonna say under because I don't see Arizona coming to the party. I see that defense getting at Arizona ass. They just got rid of on their quarterback to the Minnesota Vikings. Josh Dobbs, I think that's his name. So I say under the 38.5. The Cleveland Browns cover the 10 though. Cover the 10 points that they give it the Arizona Cardinals. Next up the bat, LA Rams get the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. They giving LA 3 points. Where I come from, we say appreciate you for the 3. I say LA win the game, take the 3 points. I mean, the Green Bay won't cover the 3. 38.5 over and under. I'm gonna say 30.5 over and under. I'm gonna say under. Reason why I'm saying under because I see Green Bay defense playing pretty good, but I don't see the offense doing too much. So it should be a low scoring game. So 30.5 a little too much. I say under that. The LA Rams say appreciate you for the 3. Green Bay don't cover them 3-point period. I got LA to win that game. Straight up and with the points. Next on the back, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Houston. With that being said, Tampa Bay is, again, Tampa Bay 2.5 points. I don't know if Baker Mayfield paying or not. I think he is, though. With that being said, I like Tampa Bay to go to Houston and get a win. I like Tampa Bay defense. The route of CJ Stroud a little bit and get the win. I think Tampa Bay done like 3-4 straight, 3 straight or something like that. About time to get a win. So I say they'll go there and beat Houston. Appreciate you for the 2.5. Over and under 40. I say up the score. I'm gonna gotta get it. I say up the score on the 40. Both teams score 20 points. With that being said, I say up the score on the 40, 2.5. Tampa Bay say appreciate you for the 2.5. Next up the bet, the New England Patriots the Washington Commanders against the New England Patriots. The Washington Commanders done cleared out majority of all their big trade. They done traded 2. And they two of their main defensive players. 2 of their main defensive players. With that being said, I think New England can beat them. I'm saying straight up, I think New England can beat them. I see New England can beat them by New England got them getting them 3 points. I said New England can cover the 3, but the 41, too many points. New England can't score over 13 to 17 points. 13 to 17 points. Washington might not score no about a 10. You know what I'm saying? They might score about a 10. 17-10. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. 20 to 10. 20 to 13. Something like that. So I say under the 41. Let me Patriots cover the 3. Next of the back, the New Orleans Saints. They get in Chicago 8.5 in New Orleans. I like New Orleans. I say New Orleans don't cover the 8.5. I say New Orleans don't cover the 8. They win their game, but they don't cover the 8. The 41, we're gonna up. We're gonna up the score. I'm gonna say they up the score. I say they up the score on the 41, but New Orleans don't cover the 8.5 against the Bears. Appreciate you where I come from if you like the Bears. For them 8.5. Next on the back, Indianapolis Colts, Carolina Panthers. I think the Colts are at Carolina. With that being said, the Colts are 2.5 points favorite. I say the Colts cover the 2.5 point favorite against Carolina. I like their defense. I think the Colts defense can get at Carolina. And make what that boy named Bryce Young made some mistakes, even though he got his first win last week. I can see them make some mistakes, and they got them hitting them with appreciate you. So I say the coach covered the 2.5, 44 over and under. I'm gonna say up the score. Both teams can score over 20. So I say up the score. The coach covered the 2.5. Next on the back, Las Vegas Raiders play the New York Giants in New York. I don't know who the Raiders got started quarterback. I think he's a rookie or some guy. I don't even know his name. But he started. It ain't Jimmy G. They done fired everybody in Oakland. I mean, in Las Vegas. To the GM to the head coach. They got Antonio Pierce, a former New York Giant, interim coach, going against his former team. With that being said, I say the Raiders don't cover the 2 against the Giants. They win the game. I like the Raiders to win the game, but they don't cover the 2. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I can see the Raiders winning on a field goal or something. So I'm saying some shit like that field goal at the end of the game. 37.5, over and under. I say under. I don't see now one on doing too much. I don't see goddamn the Raiders going over 20. I don't see goddamn the Giants going over 20. I can see a goddamn 19, 16 game, some shit like that. No, a 19, 17 game, some shit like that. A last-minute field goal game, some shit like that. So I said the Raiders don't cover the 2, but they're going to go out there and get a win for Antonio Pierce. Believe that. I believe they're going to get a win for him, but I don't think they beat him I believe they beat him by a field goal at the end of the game. Over and under 37.5, I say under. Next up the back, Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. They getting the Cowboys 3 points. Where I come from, I say appreciate you. Cowboys take them 3 to win the game. I like the Cowboys straight up, but this is going to be a big task for the Cowboys. The reason why I say it's going to be a big task, because the Philadelphia Eagles ain't bullshitting with their defense. Their defense line. I ain't going to say the defensive line. The other Cowboys got to match that. They defense got to come and match the same intensity, especially that front 4 and that front 7. Oh, that Prescott look good against Philadelphia the last 3-4 games. I think he 83, but this is a big game for him. So I'm saying Mike McCarthy and that Prescott got to be on the same page. They got to get CD Lamb involved. With that being said, I appreciate you for the 3. 47. The over and under, we're gonna say up the score. I see both teams out there putting up over 24 points easy. You know what I'm saying, with no questions asked. Even though both of them got good defenses, they know each other. So they're gonna be able to attack and they're gonna both put points on the board. So I say up the score on the 47. Daddy Cowboys say appreciate you for the 3. Next up the back, Cincinnati Bengals versus the Buffalo Bills. I think Bills at Cincinnati. You know, they're the first game since the guy got hurt against each other, Cincinnati and Buffalo. I forgot thinking Hillman, I forgot. I think that's his name. Hillman. With that being, what his name? Damian Hamilton. Yeah, Damian Hamlin. If I said his name wrong, excuse me. This the first time they played each other since that incident when he got injured on the field and got carted off. Cincinnati is the favorite. Again, on Buffalo 1.5. Buffalo need their win bad, but I think Cincinnati better than them. So I say Cincinnati cover the 1. Cincinnati cover the 1. And have it again the Buffalo Bills. Cincinnati up the score in this game against the Buffalo Bills. What I mean by Cincinnati up the score, I really mean both of the teams because over and under 50.5. I say up the score. Both of these teams can score for 28 points real easy. I can see that going on. So I up the score on the 50.5. Cincinnati cover the 1.5 that they get in the Buffalo Bills. Sunday night game. That was the Sunday night game. I'm sorry. Monday night game. The the LA Chargers at the New York Jets. They're giving the Chargers are giving the Jets. No, I take that back. The Jets, the Chargers are giving the Jets 3.5 points. In New York, Chargers need to win, Jets need to win, Jets playing good ball. I'm going to take the Chargers in the game. The reason why I'm going to take the Chargers in the game, I believe Zach Wilson can nut up. I still don't believe in Zach Wilson. I still don't believe in him, period. But I think Justin Herbert can outplay him. I'm saying, even though they got a great defense or a good defense, I don't say great, but a good defense in New York, I can see he'll be making more plays than Zach Wilson. I'm saying, I can see the Chargers defense making Zach Wilson making some mistakes. So with that being said, I say the Chargers, can they cover 3.5? That's a lot of points. And maybe you got to beat them by 4 or better. I think they're gonna put us. I say they can. I say they can cover the 3.5. I can see them beating them by 4 or 5, about 5. I can see them at least beating them by 5. Put the game in Zach Wilson had at the end of the game, and he got them do something crazy or something really happen to him, a fumble, crucial interception or something. See the game, they were down by 5. So I say the Chargers cover 3.5, over and under 40. I say under. Too many points. I don't see both of them folks scoring over 20 point period. Not now. I don't see both of them scoring over 20 points. I can see a low scoring game, so I see under the 40. Them was all 10 games. Them was all the games for week 9 in the NFL. One more quick segment. 3 quick topics. Y'all know what the P doing. It's game of the week. Know that game, excuse me game. We jump it out with the game of the week. Y'all know what the P doing on this end when it comes to game of the week. My game of the week is the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. Boy, they're going to be the game of the week now. I'm trying to tell you, folks. That's the game. Philadelphia got there, keep the lead in the NFC East. Cowboy right on their ass. This will be a big win for the Cowboys. Philadelphia know that, and they finna come with their A game. So this is going to be a real good game at 4 o'clock, 4:35. Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Next up the bat, know that game. Y'all know what know that be. Man. Team win. They beat them, and they beat them with the point. They covered all that. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Simple math. And my know that game is who them folk up, who they playing. Who they playing? I'm like, yeah, they gonna beat them. Who might know that? Who might know that game? I gotta figure that out real quick. All right, now, put head on top of my head. Who they playing? Oh yeah, who the fuck are they playing? Let me tell you. I know that game is. Know that Cincinnati gonna beat the Buffalo Bills. And cover them 1.5. Nah, for real. That is Sunday night game. Them I know that game. I had another one, but I can't remember. I could think of something, so I ain't worried about it. But Cincinnati covered 1.5, and they beat the Buffalo Bills. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Excuse me game. Y'all know what excuse me mean. Somebody will pick to lose the game. They gave them points. They beat them with the points or without them. It didn't make no difference. They were better than them. And let that be known that my excuse me game is the Miami Dolphins beating the Kansas City Chiefs in Germany at 9:30 in the morning. Tyreek Hill playing against his former team. Home finna light their ass up. And if he don't light them up, they got to double him to a certain extent. Waddle gonna got them do his thing. I can see the Miami Dolphin defense in Kansas City. That's on everything I love. I can see that secondary with rounds out there. Boy, them folks finna play ball. Kansas City ain't finna be doing all that old Lord have mercy like they been doing, all that up top and showing up. That ain't going on. And they getting the Miami Dolphins 1.5 points. Where I come from, we say, appreciate you, excuse me. I'm saying, excuse me, game, the Miami Dolphins over the Kansas City Chiefs in Germany. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. I just broke down all the games in week 9. Gave y'all my game of the week. Know that game and excuse me game. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. So I'm saying subscribe if you haven't. leave a comment. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. It's the same bat time, same bat channel. Appreciate y'all. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.